What it do, y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm so excited to be giving you guys an update on one of my two current project pans. I've done 3 project pans throughout the year 2024, and I just feel like I've gotten to the point where I'm happy with my progress on this one, and I want to just go ahead and give you guys the update. Now that said, I am filming this early in the end of the year. Typically I'll wait till literally the end of the year to start filming my project pan updates, but if we're being honest, I just didn't want to film anything else that I have docketed up for my Swagmas, and I've already missed an upload, so I kind of wanted to just get myself slowly back into filming again. And this was something I knew was easy, quick, and hopefully you guys enjoy as well. So that is that. If you're wondering what's going on with my makeup look, I did not film it. I just kind of sat down and told myself, put makeup on how you want, the way you want, and it came out with this. I don't do very many smoky eyes. I find that they look very dark on my face and on my eyes and all that jazz, but I really like how it came out. Hopefully you guys do too, and hopefully I like the footage when I get to editing this. But as I said before, this is going to be an update and kind of finale for my project pan, my beauty project pan. If you're not very familiar with this project pan on my channel, this is going to be focusing on all of the non-makeup items that I want to finish up in the year 2024. So for example, any body creams, body mist, and perfumes have strictly been here. Some of the earlier months, I also had some bath care as well, but I really wanted to stick to things outside of the bathroom when it came to this project pan. So I'll be telling you guys, showing you guys what the items that I had left after my last project pan update. And I will go ahead and have my project pan playlist for 2024 linked down below. But with that said, let's just go ahead and dive on in. Alrighty, so typically the way I like to go ahead and start these updates is with my body creams. So we're going to just go ahead and continue on with that tradition. And the first body cream for the day that I wanted to target in these last couple of months was Bath & Body Works Blush Cardamom. Or cardigan. I don't know where I got cardamom from. It's cardigan. And the scent notes for this is sweet raspberry, sugared dipped violet, and warm amber. And as you can see, this black mark was an indication of where my cream was at the beginning of me actually putting this in the project. I typically, if you did not know, can get through one of these creams if I'm actively putting on lotion, or in this instance body cream, every day. I can get through a body cream in a month without even trying. Now this one I actually did really fly through. I really loved the scent. It was so sweet and so beautiful, and it did really work beautifully with one of the perfumes that I will be talking about in just a second. So this was an easy finish. I know it looks kind of clunky and looks like there's still product in here, but just the way that I was trying to get the product out, it just kind of has air stuck in there, and I just didn't honestly feel like taking the air out. But this is a really good product. I highly recommend. I don't think they actually currently have this in their roster, and I am saying this in the midst of body care day actually coming up very, very soon. If you guys want to know my recommendations, please just let me know, and I will get into hopefully doing a curated collection of just the recommendations that I recommend you guys. But long story short, this was the one cream that I had in this scent, and I really did enjoy it. Will I pick up another? Probably not. I have a lot of creams still in the roster in my apartment, and I really want to streamline all of the products that I have in excess, so I probably will not be doing that. But with that said, I always have not only a day cream but a night cream just on the roster, ready to be used whenever, of course, the nighttime presents. For me, nighttime is actually during the day for 4 days out of the week because of my work schedule, but it still works out nonetheless. And so the cream that I put in here was Sleep, and this was in their aromatherapy range, once again from Bath and Body Works, and this is one of their creams. I will say that I did not put a mark on this one, mainly just because I had not used this at all, and because I have difficulty sleeping just naturally, it has nothing to do with my work schedule. I was hoping that this would be kind of another indication to like calm my brain down, to get me ready to go to sleep, and then to ultimately sleep well. Now, I will say, as of filming this actual video, I do still have a hairs left in here, but like I said, this is still plenty of time before the end of December, and I feel wholeheartedly that I will be able to finish this. Typically, based on what I see here, I would say this is maybe a week's worth of product for me. Once again, though, it does take into consideration if I'm actively using it every day. And then because this is the only cream that I'm actually focusing on right now, if I am using it both during the day and night to make sure that my skin is moisturized. So all of that needs to be taken into consideration, but I think maximum I have a week's worth of product here. And if you're wondering what the notes are, it touts that the notes are lavender and vanilla. And yeah, because this is the aromatherapy range, that's really all they give you. They really don't give you much more. So I'm going to go ahead and count those both as done and completed. And if memory serves me correctly, every time that I've done an update, I have finished at least one of the two creams, if not both of the creams. I'll put on the screen right here how many creams I finished up. And what I will say is, just for this aspect of this project pan, I feel extremely fulfilled. I feel extremely successful and happy at what I was able to accomplish without actually actively thinking about doing this project pan. I don't think I would have gotten through any of these lotions, let alone, or creams, let alone the amount of creams that I did. Now, would I love to kind of double or triple that up coming in the new year? Yes, absolutely. And I will continue to think about using more of the products that I have outside of actually bringing more products in, but I'm still very thankful for the goal and the amount of product that I was able to finish, because otherwise it may still have been in this apartment and ultimately gone unused. Thankfully, though, with Bath and Body Works' creams, you can have them for quite a few years. I hope that I don't get to that limit where I keep them for a very long time, but I am very thankful that I do have a linen closet that does not expose those products to any form of lighting. So even if they do start to turn, hopefully they won't turn as quickly, and that way I can actually get through those products. So there is that for that. As far as body mist, I've been stuck on one body mist. I think pretty much this whole project, correct me if I'm wrong, editing Blake, I don't really remember. I think that this has been the one spray that has been in here this whole year. And this is the Bath and Body Works Good Evening perfume or spray. It doesn't even have the writing on the front because I have been using it these last couple of months. I'm very, very proud of my progress. But first, the notes. The notes here are lavender blooms, fresh freesia, and cozy musk. And this has been a scent that I have thoroughly enjoyed, and I am so proud of my progress. Now, these last couple of months, I've really kind of told myself that no matter what, I am not going into 2025, at least with this singular spray. I have an obscene amount of sprays, so I just kind of wanted to jumpstart my usage of these. Now, once again, similar to the lavender or the sleep lotion, I do have a hairs left of product here, but I will say I have really been going through this product, and you will see that in the close-up between that last mark and where currently the product is, so that I have full confidence that I will be able to finish this before the end of the year. Generally, what I do prior to going to sleep, I douse my body in this, I douse my bed with this, and that really helps me, once again, along with that sleep lotion, to just get my body kind of to slowly shut down and to subsequently get to sleep. It's just been a very enjoyable scent. I've had a lot of fun using it, and honestly, I can't wait to then continue on with this trend once again of getting through body mist. I think since I've gotten back into Bath and Body Works as an adult, this will have effectively been the second body mist that I've finished, and that does not really align with the quantity of body mist that I have actually finished. So, or not actually finished, that I have actually purchased. So I'm very, very excited to kind of even out that dynamic, hopefully very soon, as I continue once again to just focus on what I have instead of what I kind of want to bring in. Because sometimes, you know, the grass may seem better on the other side, but girl, you got some good looking grass right now. You feel me? Maybe not. Okay, continuing on with the products that I put into this project after the last update, I put in Replicas by Matcha Meditation, and this was a scent that I actually never had any intentions of picking up, but it was put into my Sephora bag the 1 year that I did Sephora virtual. And I must say, this has a beautiful, beautiful scent profile. I'll have it on the screen right now what the scent profile is. But of course there's matcha. I would say there's definitely some strong amount of vanilla in there. And it's just so nice. It's calming. I've actually received a couple of compliments wearing this to work. It's a very nice, easy scent. And if you're somebody who likes a good vanilla but wants something with a slight tinge, like of a twist or something like that, I would definitely tell you to get your nose on that scent. Thankfully, I have this little bottle. I'll probably go ahead and try to remember to keep it. And if I decide to get a big full bottle, I'll have something to refill if I decide to travel with it. I tend to keep some of my more favorite perfumes travel sizes like that, and it's just a really good way to use what you already have but also have something for on the go as well. So definitely enjoyed that scent, and I'm really happy that I put it in the project. The other one that honestly I kind of forgot about, and I would put on sometimes when I sat down here, but really until I familiarized myself with all of the scents and the products that I had in this project literally before filming this, I didn't really know that this was actually in the project. But this is from Fantasy Cosmetica, and this is in the scent Fighter. This is their little travel size, and this has a scent note of cacao in here. Now, I will say this is actually a really good scent. I would say out of all of the scents that I tried and actually did a video on, this was one of my favorite scents that I actually got a lot of enjoyment from having. Since having it, I will say there is quite a bit of perfume seeping right here in the joint of the actual bottle, which is not fun if this is like a favorite scent of yours, or if you're traveling with it. That's not really fun because then all of your stuff will smell like that. Not that that's bad, but like sometimes that might not be what you want, plus you're wasting the product. But it's a really enjoyable product. Did I finish it? Unfortunately not. Like I said, I really didn't know that it was in the project like officially. I thought I just put it up there in my drawer just to have easy access to it. So it is what it is. I definitely am still happy overall, once again, with the amount of travel bottles that I finished. I came into the year with quite a lot of travel bottles of just perfumes that either I didn't really like, or I kind of liked, or I liked but I wanted a full bottle, etc., etc. And I think once again in this project I've slowly been able to transition some of those products that of course I enjoyed in finishing them, and even some that I didn't necessarily enjoy, I finished them and I got my money's worth for whatever that was, you know? So overall, really happy once again with this category, and can't say highly enough when it comes to those. Now in the last category, I had full bottle perfumes. I had 3 full bottles, and I believe these were the only 3 full bottles that I had in this particular project officially throughout the year. I do not believe that I put any others in because I was not really seeing all that much progress with these. And I must say, I got so much progress. Are you guys ready? Let's get into it. So the first one that I was having the worst kind of relationship with going into this project was Skylar's Honeysuckle Dream. This scent I thought I really enjoyed. I can't distinctly remember why/how I picked this up, but I did. And after picking it up, I enjoyed it, right? I got good amount of use out of it. As you can see, that first marker, which you guys will see in the close-ups, really showed that I had already a dent in this product. And then that second marker showed that, girl, you really did not enjoy it. And the product just sat there and sat there and sat there until I found a purpose of this in my life. And as I told you guys in that last update, I decided to start spraying my furniture and bedding and stuff like that with this scent. And although that might seem wasteful to some, I felt like I was getting my money's worth. My furniture smelled good, whether it was something that I felt I could stand wearing long term, maybe not so much, but it still made the furniture smell good. And overall, I finished it. I finished this scent. I'm so happy to have finished this actual bottle. I mean, it's just crazy how much, you know, sometimes just the small success of one thing is just overarching everything. And so I finished this bottle and yeah, really happy about that. Another scent that I had in my project for a full bottle was Viktor & Rolf Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. Now, this was a scent that I absolutely loved. Going into this project, I had to tell myself to stop using this because I felt like I was going through this so quickly, and I do mean so quickly. Now, you will see that there is some product here, but the way that the, like, I don't want to say straw, but the straw inside the perfume bottle is, I can only spray it when it's straight up because that's how the straw is. And that's where the product is so little that it actually doesn't go through the sprayer. So I can't get any more product out of it. Long story short. But anyways, this smells absolutely divine. And I finished her again. I'm so excited that I finished this. I'm also sad that I finished this because this is definitely a favorite scent of mine. Definitely a favorite scent of mine. But at the same time, once again, I want to get use out of those favorites. I want to use them up and then decide if it's something that I feel like I need to bring back into my collection. As of right now, I will say specifically for that scent, I'm not going to be picking it up again for the simple fact that I have so many perfumes. I have perfumes on perfumes on perfumes. I have body mist on body mist on body mist. I kind of want to continue to pare down my collection, and then maybe in the future I will go ahead and pick this up if and when I still am interested in bringing that into my collection. But as of right now, I'm just so happy that I was able to once again get my full money's worth prior to it going bad, and it was just, it's such a nice feeling. Very nice feeling. The last product that I had in this project, once again, was a full bottle perfume. And this one, I believe I got third-party retailer. I don't believe I bought it from like a Sephora, Ulta, or a Macy's or anything like that. And this is Marc Jacobs Daisy Ever So Fresh. Now this, as it says, is a very kind of fresh take on the Daisy range. And I must say, I really did enjoy this in the summertime. This was a very easy spray. I will say, unfortunately, compared to the other two, this was one that I felt like I had to continuously spray again and again throughout the day because I was losing the scent in the grand scheme of things. But once again, I finished her and I'm very happy with that. I'm so happy to once again have gotten the use out of my products. And although this was a very kind of rocky start when it comes to full bottle perfumes, I'm really happy that I finished all three that I put in this project, which is why I allowed myself to pick up that one perfume from Huda Beauty. I felt like 3 out, 1 in is a pretty good odds, and I'm actually almost done with a 4th perfume that I was just using in the background after I finished these 3 up, and it was actually a really good scent for work. Once again, I try when I go to work to not wear something that's super offensive, super strong, because I do work in an office type environment most of the time, and I don't want my scent to irritate or kind of annoy anybody or even give people headaches, because scents can definitely give people headaches if it is too strong for them. So overall, I am very happy, like I said, with my goals, with the amount of products that I finished up. And I've never really done this, but I feel like it'd be kind of cool to do it this year. So I'm going to go ahead and put on the screen the total amount that I would have finished in products, including the body mist, the body spray, that's the same thing, the body mist, the body lotion, the travel sizes, and of course the full bottle perfumes. I will just go ahead and do like their retail price because trying to figure out how much I paid for it would just be too much. But I'm gonna go ahead and flash that across the screen. And although for me, it's not really the monetary that like, ooh, I finished X amount of money's worth of products. For me, it's more of just the fact that I got my use out of these products prior to them going bad. And this is really a reflection on me and how I want to continue to move forward with my beauty consumption in 2025, because I felt so irritated and sad and disheartened about the amount of makeup that I actually had to declutter this year. I really thought I was doing a lot better in actually getting through these products prior to them going bad. But I go through these spurts where I buy a lot, and because I don't necessarily wear makeup every day, I don't get to use these products prior to them going bad. And so this is really going to be a reflection, and you guys will probably see, I don't want to say a drastic, but a difference in my channel going forward into 2025 and hopefully continuing on. And it's going to be a permanent change, hopefully, for myself, because I just hate to waste that much product. It's just not in me to waste. I was never taught to waste anything, trust and believe. And so it's all of those things that I've talked about already. But I did not intend for this video to be this long. I am just so happy at the progress that I made in these respective collections. And I cannot wait to see how I can reimagine this type of video idea and this type of usage of my products for 2025. I'm not necessarily confident that I'm going to be doing a specific project pan, but I definitely do think that I'm going to be targeting products and getting my use out of products. And so it'll be really interesting to see how I can do that moving forward. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy Swagmas this year, even though the video uploads have been a bit sporadic and coming up on different times every day. I hope that the actual content has been valuable to you guys and been helpful if it's something that you just need to watch a TV show or of course a YouTube channel video to get away from whatever is going on in your personal life. I hope you continue to be excited for this holiday season and celebrate whatever the individual holiday that it is that you continue to celebrate day in and day out, and of course year in and year out. But with that said, I feel like I've been very reflective today and I need to step back. So I will see you guys in my next one. And don't forget to check out the description box for any questions that you have. I try to answer all those questions down there. Alrighty guys, bye.